Hi, my name is Laura Gibbs, and today I'll be talking about gender equality in Pakistan. Problem statement. For many decades, women have been facing problems in their domestic and social lives. They are threatened as an inferior and less wise creatures of the world. Meanwhile, their basic rights can be marginalized by everyone in society. Feminist and women's rights. The feminist movement started in the late 19th century against the gender-based violence. The goals of the feminist theory are to highlight, understand, and address the inequality and encourage the discipline to recognize the importance of gender politics. The feminist theory highlights the discriminations and disadvantage that women particularly suffer in the international politics. This discrimination is a result of the lack of access to the political, economic, and social activities. The condition of women's rights in rural areas is very alarming. In fact, women face different kinds of violence, such as sexual violence perpetrated by their family members, domestic abuse including spousal murder, beating, threats, honor killings, torture, acid attacks, and child custody problems. Domestic violence against women. Violence is a continuum ranging often escalating economic, sexual, emotional, and physical, mostly occur and the husband is often the perpetrator. Women mostly suffer due to the social culture and traditional norms, the subordinate social status, as well as a misinterpretations of religious teaching and economic dependence. Unequal power distribution between men and women is accountable for violence perpetrated against women. The culture, context, and society are the main obstacles in the way of women's socio-economic empowerment. This is the list of women violence. Honor killing. Honor killing is an act in which a male member of a family kills a female relative of tarnishing the family's image. It is the most serious crime against women. Most of these acts of killing are justified on the basis that women bring dishonor and shame to the family. This is the pie chart. Honor killing in Pakistan. Honor killing. This is an example. Girl named Anna Shafar in Pakistan was murdered on October 29, 2013, by her parents for turning to look at a boy driving past on a motorcycle. Bride burning. Bride burning is yet another form of barbaric and inhuman domestic violence within the walls of the home. In bride burning, it is alleged that husband of the family of the husband burned the man's wife with kerosene or gasoline, all leading to death. This is a great abuse of human rights violation. Bride burning is usually explained as suicide attempt or kitchen accident. There are many reasons for committing bride burning, but the main cause including the failure to provide enough dowry by the bride family to the groom. Most bride burning occurs while she is cooking, and the individuals committing this offense will claim it is a fire breakout due to her own carelessness that burned her. The failure to give birth to a child or to a baby boy could also be a cause for such burning. This is the pie chart. Burning issues in Pakistan. Inheritance rights. Inheritance means money or property received from ancestors or parents. There is a vital role of women's inheritance right to empowerment them in the field of social, political, and economic and education. But unfortunately, women's rights to inheritance are denied, usually due to the deep-rooted patriarchal systems. Education discrimination. Education is necessary as is a religious obligation, but in Pakistan, instead of spending money on education, most parents save it for the dowry. The social prejudice against females has caused them to neglect their education, and parents normally describe education of a daughter as having or giving any advantage because after marriage she will only clean the house and wash the dishes. Child marriage. The main reasons behind the child marriage are people sell their daughters to get some money in return, owing what the sad norm in which two families birth their children and marry them. In many parts of Pakistan, Sharia norms exist in which people give their girls for compensations of their own wrong decisions. Conclusions. Women form half of the population of Pakistan and their role are very important for the development of society. But in Pakistan, the situation of women's rights is very critical and alarming. This creates complete lawlessness and disorder in the society, and women cannot participate in the development of Pakistan. They are suffering many problems, not only at domestic level, but there are also discrimination in political, economic, and social spheres of life. These psychological, physical, and sexual violence are mostly attempted by their own family members.